Levia had her best week ever in week 2 of RtNs, racking up 7 total wins, literally doubling her total LL points. I brought together all 7 players to give us the rundown on their decks, their day, and their devotion to the league. G'day McGraveling Ghouls, it's Mansant, not Rise of Anarchy. He did not submit a video in time for this video, but it's okay because he actually used a one-of-one version of the list I played to 6-0 on stream a little bit ago, so I feel a little qualified to be in front of you to go ahead and talk about this run in particular. Now the format of today is to not really go too deep on the decks themselves. There's links to the deck list and all that in the description, but we're here to really show the face of the players who took home these 7 wins for Levia this season. So Rise of Anarchy, shout out to you, my friend. He's a player all the way out from Australia who opened his gold foil for us in the League of Levia Discord, and he pulled a Ragamuffins hat, so congrats to him. Like I said, as for the list, if you want to see some gameplay of exactly this, then I did a 6-0 stream earlier this week that actually built the deck live for us all and then played a bunch of really cool games. So if you want more of that, please check it out. And with that, off to the next player.
Hello, my name is Kevin, also known as Wogan on Discord, and I managed to get first place with Levia in our local Road to Nationals organized by Petya Zebra and held at Szeged, Hungary. The day was quite exciting, you know, the usual stuff when playing Levia, so there was a lot of intense games and intense moments. The most difficult game I had was against the Kassai, which was a really grindy game, and I had to roll several times to be able to squeeze out all the damage needed to close out the game, but luckily I managed to do that. I finished the 5 Swiss rounds with the first seed with a 4-1 record, and then managed to get to first place after the top 8. I would like to shout out some local players and friends of mine, especially Benny and Balint, who first showed me what Levia can do, and also shout out to Valentin, who was my testing partner and helped me figure out the deck's ins and outs. Cheers, guys!
This is Nicholas Chang from Honolulu, Hawaii, USA, reporting a Road to National win for Levia. I'm a longtime Levia fan and have been playing her, suffering, losing to Blood Debt, but we finally, I never thought this day would come, but we did it. We did it, and I don't really have a favorite game. I just turned to consume most of my games and finished the game off with Barraging Beatdown. I didn't really have any heavy hitters cards actually, except for right before the tournament someone sold me an Apex Bonebreaker, so I added that to my deck. I use mostly a deck based off Ethan's deck list before heavy hitters came out. That's all.
Hey, my name is Jeff Stamm. I won the RtN with Levia at the boardroom in West Virginia, United States. I was working with Wet the System, who's in the Levia Discord. I knew him through other means on the list, and he helped me get a lot of things through and probably influenced me getting there. The favorite match I had was actually the finals, where we were both 2 and under. And I eventually had to take a shot in the dark for 50-50 on whether or not he had the Reckless Swing in hand for 2 turns in a row. The first turn was a little less stressful. He blocked out, and I was like, okay, we're good. Second turn came around, I'm like, alright, he's 4 more cards deep now, and I also haven't seen my Reckless Swing. This is unfortunate, so I had to take a long pause to figure out whether or not I wanted to take the risk and risk it all. And I won. He had 1 more turn cycle.
Hey everybody, Billy Pistel here. I was fortunate enough to take down the RtN at the Portal in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania on Levia. My most memorable games of the day were definitely the semis and finals versus Dan and Cody from the Runaways, who were both on Dromai. Specifically versus Dan, there's a pretty pivotal moment in the semis where I had flipped Consumed with Husk still up, and he played a Mirror Guy and attacked with a No Phantasm Yunderai, and I was super tempted to cash it in for some value while I could, but he had 2 cards in hand, so I played around him being able to activate Furnace and play a CNC, which super paid off because he pitched to the CNC for another dragon and just passed the turn, and so even though I didn't get any Husk value, it saved me from getting blown out big time. All in all, I got lucky a few times to take it down, but I'm super proud of how I played. Big shout out to Ethan and the League of Levia, as well as all the players at Alternate Universes, my home store in Pennsylvania. Next stop, Battle Hardened Philly. Hope to see y'all there.
Hello my fellow Levia players, my name is Daniel Correas, member of the Sunflower Samurai, and I won a Road to National with the Brood Lady last week in Minas de Moria and Logroño, Spain. I played a 77 cards deck list because I'm stupid and I decided to play Levia on my trip between my city and Logroño, and I didn't bring all the cards with me. I left the bullpens in my home, so it was a tech for illusionists especially. I didn't face any, so they weren't that relevant. And I have to say that Shadow of Blacksmith performed really well against the Guardians, and especially my top 8 matchup against a defensive Viserai. I could remove my Hope from Beyond and repeat it again and again to have 3 cards in my discard pile to use my cards. So yeah, I have to say thank you to all the Spanish community, to the Levia community, and see you all in LA. Bye. And this is not for the video, but all the Sunflower Samurai want to say you happy birthday, Ethan. Have a nice day and see you in LA.
Hey, how's it going? My name is Pat, and I won the RTN at the Portal in Manchester, Connecticut, United States. Probably my favorite game, or I guess my favorite few plays. I don't know if I had a favorite game, but my favorite few plays were in the finals against an Azalea. Turn 0, they reveal a Seek and Destroy off Rav Rabble, so I arsenaled a Beast Within. Sure enough, took some Seek and Destroy damage, got free arsenal off what they thought was a Seek and Destroy, and then of course ended the game with a Reckless Swing. Always feels good to end the game with a Reckless Swing. I want to give a shout out to all the Connecticut people. Pretty fun to play against, pretty chill group, and shout out to my local Albany group, especially Nathan for beating my ass real hard and getting me to switch to Levia the night before the Battle Hardened.
And that's it, folks. 8 wins in just 2 weeks. And you know what? It's been so inspiring that I will play in an RTN this weekend, and I'm going to try to stream it as well, so keep your eyes tuned for that on Saturday. I said I wasn't going to play, but it really does seem like this is Levia's time, and how can I miss out on that? So huge thanks for everyone jumping in to make this video happen, and good luck to everyone out there in the League of Levia. Look at all these new faces. Look at some of the players who are making a name for themselves again and again, like Billy Pistel. And Daniel Correas, one of the best players in Spain, also converting to Levia. It's just an incredible time. So with that, good luck everyone in week 3 of Road to Nats.